Hi everyone and welcome to another video. This short tutorial is a very simple demonstration of how transactions work in MySQL and why they are so important. Let's get into it. For this demonstration I will use this simple table that contains user wallets. Imagine I want to transfer some money from John to Michael. In order to do one money transfer I will need to execute two update queries. First, I will need to subtract the amount from John's wallet, and then I will need to add the same amount to Michael's wallet. Okay? Alright, so now John has 800 and Michael has 2,200. Now let's transfer the money back. Only this time when we will be transferring the money, something terrible will happen and the Docker container, which is running the MySQL server for us, will crash right in the middle of the transfer. So we subtracted the money from Michael's account and now the container stopped. As we go back to the MySQL window, we can see that we're not on the MySQL terminal anymore. So let's start the container now. Going back to the MySQL window, I'm very curious to see what's going on inside my table. As you can see, the money went out from Michael's account, but never got into John's. How can we protect ourselves from situations like this? How can we guarantee that the two queries will either be executed together or none of them will be executed at all? To do that, we have to use transactions. Let's run this money transfer again, but this time the two queries will run inside one transaction. Now I started a transaction by typing the keyword begin. So within this transaction, I'm subtracting 200 from Michael's account now. And then let me just add the money to John's account. And then I'll type commit. And by typing commit, I make sure that the result of the execution of both queries will now apply to the database. Let's see what's in the table now. Okay, the transfer has been done. John got his 200s back. And now let's run the final test where the server crashes. I'll clear the screen. I'll start the transaction. And I will transfer 500 from John to Michael. So right now I'm in the middle of a transaction. And right here is where I want my container to stop. And let me restart it at once. Okay, let's go to MySQL terminal. And let's see what's going on in the table. As you can see, the sum of money on Michael's wallet and on John's wallet is unchanged because we executed the two queries within a transaction, which means that either both of them will be executed or none of them. When the container stopped, we had one query executed with the sum of money of 500 subtracted from John's account. But the results of this query never applied to the database because the transaction in which this query was executed was never completed. Okay, that's it for now. I'm really hoping that this video helped you understand what transactions are, and see you next time. Bye.